selection of poems tonight from my book called A Wonder of Furies. But before we get into that, I just wanted to say thank you to Aspen, to the Boulder Library, and to all of you for coming out tonight. These spaces are so vital, and I hope that they inspire all of you to bring art and creativity and play and whimsy and fury and all of those things into your life. So this testing is actually really beautiful. Can we give a round of applause for Riley? So while Riley is testing, I'm actually going to read you the first poem because it is one of testing and exploration. This is called And Found. The city has dulled my senses, lead in my sinews, crusting my fault lines with living rot. Fumes evaporating from my scalp, soot seeping from my eyelashes, rivers of gray burrowing down my face. All of our senses, we don't smell lichen, lily of the valley. Did you see the yellow birds overhead, you say? As drops of water from boughs above on my screen create pinprick rainbows. Blurred kaleidoscopes of unseen color. Snap, pop of the ears, and I'm running down the hill to your voice. Calling for dinner, lightscape of the fading sun competing against the inkjet clouds overhead, the muffled jangle of small treasures in tow, an acorn, a robin skull, a sharpened twig, cut grass and manure and charred meat in my nostrils, the world in vapor within and without, small limbs in tumult, with gravity simmering beneath me, ecstatic to be the scaffold for such exquisite motion. Thank you. How are you doing, Riley? You feeling good? Yeah? Okay. So the next poem I'm going to read you is a bit more of a fable. It's a saga, and it's inspired very much by Greek mythology, specifically the Anemoi, which is the four gods of the wind, so north, south, east, and west. But they also represent moods and energies, and so this is a twist on that, a multitude of fables. So this is the heron and the anemoi. The heron made house calls with the golden deer before their migration west. White birch against ochre earth, cobalt sky and steel wool in the air. An admission among the Oread, ignoring their instinct for south. A heating in their hollow bones. The heron laid down their bow, a kilo calling them forth like the silent bell summoning the white fox. The drain no longer a spout, the sunrise no longer a morning, the savior no longer a sanctuary, the parrot no longer a warning, the robe no longer a gateway, the red shoes no longer a homecoming, the ring no longer a requiem, the heart no longer a humming. The heron joined their place in the party besides a kilo. Pithy and poised, they endured the journey, thrumming through a trembling, feverish gyre. Fierce lyre, the anemoi a siege blazing cross country in the yellow wet night. Beyond time, state lines, racing across skies, swallowing plains, pain through ever open windows. A kilo's billowing cloak creating an eternal night, the days ending in heaves and hiccups. The heron followed as a kilo kidnapped Orythia at the Illinois, some 400 ships in the Mississippi, blessed Musaeus on Mount Oread, named bastards in Notice, Idaho. His sinewy hair freezing into spikes with each gust from his beak pushing them ever onwards. Purification rites in punishment, putrid in patience and poetry. Bitter for losing Chloris to the domain of daffodils that he could not give. The heron receded into the dark hollow of dreams through thought of prairie pioneers and little covered wagons and how they, with their feathers and metal transport, a creature of modern convenience, were much more sheltered, but no less safe. A kilo flocking to fury, a discus blown off course, raging to beat Favonius, kill Apollon without remorse. The heron knew they could be next. Iced aspen gave way to drowsy palms, but Auster's visit did not thaw a kilo. Dear sibling turned obsidian, biting warriors, taunting Akila would not rest until he became more than the Animoy, consumed them all, talons to tentacles, creating foes in the blinking dawn, hungry for their dread, wanting the world dead. The heron dreamed of themselves when they curled on the rumbling floor, frost in their feathers, wading through the shallows of divergent paths between land and water, sovereign of the liminal, hyacinths, alas, alas, on their lips. Lattice of the earth's magnetism, a web around their clipped wings, calling them upward, reminding their name Pittis, their calling priestess. So, in this reverie, the heron hatched a plan, out of sand and straw, created a man. Horned in gold, named him Pan. On a postcard clip, they set the stage, called for Akilo's smoking sage. He arrived, wings blustering, set to rage. So grand his fury at the heron's new bow, he leveled the forests, shredded the foe. The heron just waited, felt their prey shift flow. In his talons, Akilo seized them with force, lifted them high above the brutal course of the ocean's lips. Release without remorse. The heron crashed upon the rocks, and Akilos roared in anger and anguish at his ever smaller horde. When he flew north on his frail quest, they enacted their design, transformed by Gaia from wings to pine, admired their new form, they shook their limbs in glee, released to winged green, danced across the sea. Little did Akila know he had set them free. The once a heron began their journey home, pure spirit and air, for Aeola did they roam. Now a laugh upon the sky's racing tails, embodied in sunbeams, dancing in the gales. Thank you. Allison, can I ask how I'm doing on time? It's a liminal world up here. I could be talking for 10 minutes or 2 hours. Oh, brilliant. Okay. So, I'm going to go to dead artists. Yeah, since we have time. Okay, so now I'm going to read you a little one called Dead Artists. I eat the words of dead artists with my fingers till they're pruned and damp with the curve of the sweat, the hype of the heroine, heroes of the underground, Manhattan, Holborn, hatchets to streetlights extending to the horizon of my mind. Their pages turn into parcels of tar in my hand, bursting cinders in the trash, smell like the singed strings of unburied violinists, lingering in chewed-up stairwells. I learned that an envelope is a good place to crawl into, slipping between mountains of dust, bleached conifer, that greatness is empty desire in unstoppable movement. No one knows which pothole leads to gold. Worn jeans dragging in the sewer's runoff are each the same, and falling prey to art tastes like fireflies crushed to copper under my thumb. Thank you. And last up, we have a poem called Second Spring. I will no longer slander your name when I feel pain. The choking of our battles disengage from my throat, steam from my mouth in a gasping howl. Surrender to the trust in yourself. Twist no more truths in beads of sweat. Water in the night is silver light down your throat. The future stands poisonous and glittering in front of us, and I know now love, like truth, is a contradiction, a felt thing, empty and everywhere in time, hooves in the sand at breakneck speed, history in degrees of dirt, the pressure of matter building forever. Our kind are destined to live twice. Thunder, falling lightning, second selves in neon across the sky. You and I, our movements painted crimes unknown, and I see it now, the shapes we made together. A crescendo, notes in the red haze of dawn, splintering apart like beams of sun between the clouds, turning dust to stars in the damp spring air, entangled between us and blossoming outwards, veritable orchestra tied to the filament of ether, a beating chord in the mist. I feel it now, in the trembling walls of my cells, each a dying cosmos. Together, we fall apart, members of eternal pieces, and a new day